He rolled in from his golden towers, con man in his hair. Promised to drain the swamp, but filled it twice as deep, I swear. Elites in red hats now, laughing at the working man. He flipped the Constitution upside down and called it his master plan. They cheered him as he tore the norms, divided us with fire. Wages rose then crashed for most, while his cronies climbed up higher. Families split at dinner tables, neighbors turned on neighbors fast. He lit a fuse in decent towns where the American dream was gassed. Patriot fire, burn the liar's wire. Founding fathers rising higher. Liberty or death, we won't bow to the liar. Stand against the tyrant, set the nation free again. Abraham accords for sure, while he cozied up to kings. Sold out our friends, praised dictators, tore up every decent thing. Energy independence sure, for his donors' bottom line. While the planet burned and he played golf on company time. 3 judges for the highest court, but stacked with loyal hands. Turned the bench into a weapon for his authoritarian plans. Row felon chaos followed, rights stripped from the land. The rebel cry of '76 says, no king in this land. He weaponized the faithful, turned churches into cults of one. Impeached for shaking down allies, then cried witch hunt when caught. Stood tall through the crimes he made, took every cheap shot he earned. Backbone of a bully, not the farmers at Concord Bridge who spurned. Yeah, the chaos swirled around him, tweets like poison gas. Ego bigger than Mount Rushmore, dragged the nation on its ass. The institutions trembled rightly at the threat he posed that day. Democracy's guardrails bent beneath his cultish, ugly sway. Patriot fire, burn the liar's wire. Founding fathers rising higher. Liberty or death, we won't bow to the liar. Stand against the tyrant, set the nation free again. Jan 6 wasn't stolen votes, it was his mob unleashed. He watched them storm the Capitol, then poured more gasoline. Fight like hell, he told them, while he hid behind the seal. Real patriots defend the vote, not cosplay coup for a con man's deal. Warp speed in record time, sure, but the lies flow just as fast. Mixed signals, bleach injection, science turned into a jest. Thousands gone while he played it down, it'll disappear. He'd say real leaders level with the people, not turn death into campaign. They tried to hold him accountable, trials for the crimes he made. But his followers stormed the courts and called the rule of law a cage. Mugshots turned to martyr cards for the mob that lost its mind. Patriots don't follow grifters who leave the Capitol behind. He's the symptom of our weakness, the sledgehammer swung too wide. Broke the old republic's guardrails out, and nothing more than pride. Globalist one day, isolationist the next, no principle, just show. The rebel yell of common sense says this is not who we are, no. Not a founder with whiskey fire and honor in his veins, just a reality TV flawed like every human, but weaponize that flaw for power. Real Americans reject the crown, defend the final hour. So here's to the resistance, the noise, the cost, the stand. The Republic's messy brother, but we won't let it slip from hands. We don't need perfect leaders, just citizens unafraid to throw off would-be tyrants before our liberties betray. Patriot fire, burn the liar's wire. Founding fathers rising higher. Liberty or death, we won't bow to the liar. Stand against the tyrant. America free again. Yeah, the dust ain't settled, the fight still carries on, but the spirit they awaken won't kneel to any one-man's song. From Boston Harbor Tea to the ballot lines today, the true rebel heart of '76 will never fade away. Play it loud on the picket line or the back roads. Hey, play it loud on the picket line or the back roads. He rolled in from his golden towers, con man in his hair. Promised to drain the swamp, but fill it twice as deep, I swear. Elites in red hats now, laughing at the working man. He flipped the Constitution upside down and called it his master plan. They cheered him as he tore the norms, divided us with fire. Wages rose, then crashed for most, while his cronies climbed up high. Families split at dinner tables, neighbors turned on